Garland out on Josh Giddey. SGA at the blow-by. Leaves Giddey wide open, spotted up for three. SGA the offensive rebound. Spins away from Mitchell, right to the cup. Like being out on the perimeter like that, put on the deck.
Yeah, and it was that nice little play, too. Moving the basketball. You know, you got teams that like to move the basketball around the horn like this, but the Lakers were like a team that was the first team to really run the fast break. The Celtics, so you have to play that way.
See that ball movement.
That's one pass, attack, two passes, attack. I mean, the defense doesn't know what's happening at that point.
There's another deflection. Boy, Garland's having a hard time with the size. 2-on-1 again. Shai right over the top of him. Takes it to the cup and scores.
I'll tell you, this is where he's underrated. I mean, he's all NBA first team, fourth in the NBA in scoring. But folks, this guy will play defense. He gets out.
You will realize how much pace is on not just that pass, but most passes, because these guys are so good. They have such great anticipation, so much length. They will snag it midair as J-Dub underneath. And the veteran Tristan Thompson still in the NBA on the floor for the Cavs. SGA goes right by Darius Garland, who is not going to slow him down in the restricted area at all.
All three-point shooters on the floor with him. That's pretty much at any time. It's going to be off the leg or toe. And Ferris will burst. And Shai says, thank you very much. I'll cash in those chips. Is that they've been able to get a lot of points off turnovers.
Shai was able to detach from LeVert, got the pass from Bertans, and spots up right at the free throw line.
And going in.
See Shai on the elbow. Working on that Cleveland defense. Little turnaround shot. Got all the way back in 2011. Been in the league a long time. Once again, SGA just going to work on LeVert, this time on the baseline. Mitchell ran right into Giddey. Almost a steal. Now Giddey taps it up to SGA. He's going to have his second easy dunk of the half. Once again, off a Cavaliers turnover.
He's going to come up big when you need him to.
Boy, he's been coming up massive. There's a block by Dort on the help defense. On-man rush. Shai attacks and scores. Had to step on Strus. This 4 games with that hamstring injury. It's been on the floor plenty. SGA shoots it over the top. And another one. He's upset he didn't get the foul call, but he's still 12 out of 13. The Cavaliers are bricking free throws. 12 out of 22. The Thunder are 23 out of 24. Shai to his spot at the elbow. Not a problem. He seems to be involved on a lot of these plays.
Here's that play. See, Niang is guarding him, and then all of a sudden, LeVert, you know, he gets stuck with him. But the guy's almost like a ran set piece for him.
Shai once again, same exact play, same result, shooting right over the top of LeVert. Turns it over, was once again trying to find a little contact.
Well, he's the man of the moment for the Cavs.
Shai wants the three and got the three. Holmgren, another assisted three. Got it right back. This time he will dive to the cup, win with the left hand. Chet Holmgren, nice finish off the pass.
Now, what I'm loving so far about these numbers here is that Curry has not taken a field goal attempt.
Holmgren on the cut. Beautiful play.
And he hit nothing but
Didn't matter. Did not matter. It felt like he was shooting it into the ocean as SGA a little burst to get to the rim. Slips on the backside there. Had to step on Cason Wallace. It was SGA who picked up that foul. Michael's explanation. And the Thunder come right back. That's that pace. That's that quick transition, make or miss.
He's a very methodical player.
Was in the Thunder's rotation last year. Wanted to play in. SGA is going to get the friendly bounce. Skip pass over to Moody. Had the feet set in and out of the three, and the Thunder can run. SGA put his head down, going right at his former teammate Chris Paul, and scores in transition. Regained the lead. Shai zigzagging, stops outside Isaiah Joe. Quick release on the three, and Isaiah Joe picks up where he left off on Thursday, and he's got himself another three. SGA got it back. Holmgren wide open. The patience and the vision of SGA paying off. Murray's such a facilitator, so many different ways. His assist numbers are down this year. Guy's not making shots. SGA fading away. There's a tough one of his own. Boy, he's got that fadeaway down. Wiggins has got 18. The two guys who have been struggling the most have stepped up for Golden State. SGA, boy, what a blow by. Went right by Wiggins, fellow Canadian. Easy layup as the shot clock resets to 14. Shai didn't use the screen. Instead, will drive a little bit of speed, and SGA, like a blur, right down the lane. 6 consecutive points. There's another steal. Back-to-back possessions. They hit ahead to Shai, and it's an 8-0 run. The Thunder defense has stepped up. The lob, Holmgren right over the top off the feed from SGA. Picking up here for the Thunder.
How about this? This is unstoppable. Just throw it anywhere by the rim. He's long enough. He's tall enough. He'll get it.
25 in the game. Very efficient, 10 out of 15. Shai, the three. I&E got it. But SGA's had it going here in the third quarter. Looking for more. To the baseline, and he's got 2 more. SGA now with 21.
Good job of putting a lot of white shirts around that ball coming off the basket.
Shai, once again, the pressure, the drive, and he got the bounce. It's 15 third quarter points for SGA. Another gear, and Shai's been doing it on this end.
And had those back-to-back turnovers.
Isaiah Joe has had some big second half buckets. SGA drives, dumps it off. Holmgren inside for the dunk. SGA just completely breaks down the defense, and Holmgren adds to what is already a career night for the lead. Shai came over just enough to affect the shot.
That's all it takes a lot of times. So just come over and just show your body there. And look what it does on the other end. You cash in those chips. The Thunder, you knew they were going to make a run at you. Just get back to the business at hand. How about that, man? Look at this. Come on, man. You know what I'm going to say. That's nasty, folks.
Mooney's pass nearly taken away by Kenrich Williams. Thompson got it back in the corner. That's going to be off again. Not even close. Here is SGA in the front court, right to the rim. And a lollipop layup for the lead. Still tied, this time 120. Dort comes up to set the screen. Shai's got the size advantage on Chris Paul. Pulls up his former teammate, and that's going to give OKC the 2-point lead.
Offensive overtime, that's what it's all about. And when the game is on the line.
Now with this guy cheered. SGA with Looney. Pulls up. And another bucket for SGA right over the top of the outstretched arm. He's got the last 4 and 36 in the game.
As he continues to deliver. This is tough here, folks.
J-Dub got double teamed. Holmgren trying to get a running start. Shai makes his move, stops, pulls up, tough shot, and he rattles it in. What a shot from SGA as the playmaking continues.
That was a tough, almost like a moonshot.
Oh, now the block on Stephen Curry, and it's going to be a run out. Shai, one man to beat. It is Chris Paul. He does it, and he scores in transition.
And here's the defense. The same guy, number 2 in white, folks. And he goes coast to coast with it after blocking.
Shoot the ball a little bit better, but a slow start here for both teams. As Shai finds a crease on the baseline, had the step on White, then gets up.
How about this? Lose the ball, no problem. Your work's not done yet.
You get their first bucket of the game. This will be a fun matchup between Caruso, who's one of the better on-ball defenders. Shai hangs in the air long enough, able to bank it in, and that's back-to-back deuces.
Dribble, he's still coming at you. And this here is just a nice hang time. Now with that last
State, and then the back-to-back against Portland, and the Thunder took care of business in different ways. Nice pass, Josh Giddey finds the cut. A little bit of space there, SGA, who's got 6 quick points here.
Slow first quarters, too.
Well, they're one of the slowest teams in the NBA pace-wise as well. The Thunder want to push and speed things up. Chicago is 29th. There is SGA. That'll speed up the offense. That patent little baseline shot that he's perfected.
How about this? This is his patented move, folks. He's got 2 defender on him. He has
tapped out for a fresh 14. Been on a real scorcher of late. Catch fire three on the way, and he's got himself another one. 50% shoot their offense. But Isaiah Joe, he's had his offense going for a while now. How about all?
He has a great identity as a player, and that identity is holistic. It's how he moves, it's how he cuts, and it's how he moves the ball and throws it down.
Shai knew he was going to get up there, and then I don't know. SGA defended by Williams. Stops on a dime, pulls up for the shot, so smooth. There is SGA. We talked about that patent shot.
Okay. You know, one minute you see it's White, you know, then it's Javon Carter. So you got him working deep into the shot clock again.
Caruso tried the underhand scoop, couldn't get it up to the rim.
He had nowhere to pass it to.
Shai putting his head down. It's going to be a blocking foul, plus the contact, and count it. An 11-point game.
Well, they've done a good job of getting the Thunder out of rotation on passes now. And they're starting to knock down some of those shots.
Boy, that's a tough one. SGA had Caruso draped all over him. We know what a good defensive player Caruso is.
Aware of where White is on the floor, showing him a crowd, then offensively, keeping up the pace, getting the ball ahead of the defense to keep generating those good looks, guys.
Thank you, Paris, and it's always a good look when SGA is able to get to where he wants to, just outside the nail, and he's got the first two for the Thunder.
Oh, and you know, DeMar DeRozan got a lot of help from his teammates in that first half as well. It's always a positive sign for them. Chase shows you a positive sign also, the trifecta.
Chicago's going to be pushing to try to get the offense going here in the early minutes, but Shai is taking his offense to another level.
By DeMar DeRozan. He is directing the offense right now because he draws such an attention. Boy, this is a big mistake by the Bulls here.
Can't leave him open. He'll make you pay every single time.
Violation would not allow the Bulls a clean look.
And you pointed out, Michael, the rotations and then a little stutter step from SGA. The Bulls can't stop that one. Enters Podziemski, the rookie. Got around Cason Wallace momentarily, but there's another steal. As Wallace was able to recover with the quick hand. SGA pulls up right over Joseph in transition.
He brought the ball down.
And the tap out to Modi, but Shai's able to take it away with his reach. And Shai just powers right past Podziemski. And SGA back out on the floor. Mismatch here with Curry defending. SGA can shoot over the top. Spins on the baseline. Got to the spot. And that's almost automatic for SGA. Calls here in the second quarter. Shai. That's going to be an and one. This time he victimizes Moses Moody on the drive and finish. As you've seen Curry, Thompson, Moody, and Shai's been able to have his ways for the last couple of minutes. Shai keeping that dribble alive, spins right into the scope. What a move. SGA kept that pivot foot down. Beautiful finish.
Until you get to halftime, just beautiful basketball here.
All right, thank you, Paris. Certainly opportunities, particularly in that 37-point second quarter. Part of that was SGA who got it going. He had 15 points at the half. This time Curry spins away from Jalen Williams, and SGA came over and just wiped it away. Incredible block. Here come the Thunder on the other end. It's Giddey open, spotted up for the three, and he catches it in. Team foul. Boy, and SGA, he's obviously leading the NBA, Michael, in steals, but don't forget about the block.
How about the finish on the other end by Josh Giddey?
It's now mismatch. SGA can go right by Sarge. Kicks it out to an open shooter. Cason Wallace has been doing that all season long, spotting up for wide open threes. As we come up on 3 minutes, Shai doing his best to try to sell the contact. Bounces off, still gets it to go.
Personnel to the offensive glass. They're trying to get back on defense.
SGA, boy, cuts right through that Warriors defense. Has himself another layup.
They're doing a good job of poking holes in the defense of the Warriors.
Right now, nobody can defend SGA, and it continues. Continue to build over the course of the 82-game stretch. Curry back in, lost it. SGA just took it right from him. SGA is going to take it at Saric, lay it up and in. Date with the chance.
How about this? That time Curry getting the ball kind of caught up behind him. Still the ball out front.
Giddey, once again, almost the exact same spot. That one short. Shai, a fourth opportunity. Left hand plus the foul.
On the same possession, Thunder giving the Warriors a dose of the dose. Just in the right place at the right time. And just saying, it's my money, and I want it now.
Shai spinning, bounce pass through the cut. There is Wiggins yet again, right across the baseline. Nobody does it better than Wiggins on that backdoor cut. Anytime it's Curry or Thompson not taking a shot, you win. Shai getting downhill. Shai with the drive and the scoop off glass. J-Dub or SGA. There is J-Dub. Tried to get there, but he was stopped and stunted by Wiggins. So SGA tries his turn, pulls up for the shot, and we are tied at 115. Driving in, goes for the scoop, way off the mark. And the Thunder want to push. SGA zigzagging his way up, pulls up short, and it's good. And it's a 6-point lead, just like that, all OKC. Exactly what they want, particularly with SGA and Jalen Williams.
Well, this is not going to let the Warriors set up their defense.
With the crowd on his feet, Shai, why not go left yet again? Outside Holmgren. There it is from deep. But bounced back well last year. As Shai will drive, take a bump, a little physicality for him as SGA got down low and scores. Going to go. Going to have to defend one of the best inside scorers in the NBA.
By DeMar DeRozan.
He did not bite. DeRozan thought he would, and then pulled the string on the shot. Shai against Caruso, good defensive player. And how about SGA? So much patience. Not exactly sure what play had happened on Michael, but that is obviously a new rule that's been instituted this year. We talked about it a little bit in the preseason as SGA once again drains another three. Him again, Jang able to tap it out and a fresh 14. Shai on the drive. Oh, what a drive. SGA with the left hand. He had Craig right on his hip. Two. Had the ball, a little two-handed pass up above his head. Shai turns the corner, stops on the baseline, so smooth. SGA's got himself 13 first half points.
Got that 3 straight trips down for the Bulls. That's why they got the 1-point lead.
Oh, look at Shai just dismiss Patrick Williams. SGA just smooth. Still with that lead here, early minutes of the third. Williams been trying to defend Shai on the night. Now Shai with the step back, and he rips the cords from downtown.
You know what I'm going to say, man. Also under a lot of pressure from that shot clock violation.
Shai gives it up again. Giddey open three, and he cashes it in. As SGA once again setting up his teammate for a wide open three. And that's what's been so impressive about his game and the progression of his game. Because it's not like he's hogging shots from his teammates. And once again, he sets up Jang and another wide open three from the outside.
And Jang showed a lot of...
No double-digit leads. Team stretches kind of mirroring one another. Shai takes a body bump and somehow contorts just enough to spin it home.
Man.
For that moment.
Watch this move by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right here.
This is tough.
Look at that.
I mean,
That score by Shai.
And the ball pops out. Here is Isaiah Joe. And decides to flare it out to create a little bit of space. Shai again on Caruso. Step back shot right at the elbow. Not a problem.
How about this, folks? There have been 20 lead changes in this ballgame.
Oh, Wiggins somehow was able to stay off the body of DeRozan, who was trying to draw the foul. SGA, little Euro step in, spins it in. The shot clock, he did beat the shot clock. It was contested, but here comes SGA.
And that was a really good disciplined closeout by Lou Dort on Zach LaVine.
And another open three set up by SGA, cashed in by Wallace. And Cason Wallace, he made that left elbow jumper, Michael, and I think that might have just settled him in here in the second half because he hasn't missed. As SGA on a step back, he's got 29, and the lead for the Thunder swells up to 20. And what is now an 18-point Thunder lead as we come up on the 5-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Thunder have controlled the second half. Shai once again on a little stop and pop. Trying Trying to attack this Phoenix defense that's vulnerable on the inside. That time a little stop and pop from SGA. With no Devin Booker, and so Goodwin steps out. Suns haven't been able to make much from the outside. SGA, high arcing shot, got it up over the outstretched arm of Durant. Well, you don't see that from Grayson Allen. Jalen Williams flares out, and there is a boom from Jalen Williams on the outside. 1-point game. Shai pushed out on the perimeter. Now he wants to attack Nurkic. Got all the way to the cup, and how about that? So smooth, getting to the rim. Sized up the defense. Durant does not want to pick up number 5. And Durant just dribbled it right off of his foot. Giddey will push, shovels it up ahead, SGA, and somehow SGA got that shot off on the break.
2 minutes in the period, under 2 minutes.
Phoenix has been getting production. 2 players from the bench in double digits. SGA comes right back and rips the cords from deep. Kevin Durant also taking a seat on the Phoenix bench. Shai trying to turn the corner, stops once again, gathers and scores. That's 5 quick ones.
To take the lead here in the early part of this fourth quarter.
Shai's going to go to work in the post. Little fadeaway shot, and that does give OKC the lead. Looks like the Thunder got a piece. Another block. SGA trying to add to the lead. Off balance and still able to bank it home.
Come on.
Boy, that was rugged.
Really discouraged that shot. Look at this, man. Is that a Euro step? I don't know what it is, man.
SGA pulls up, and he's got another one. Boy, he's been wearing out that left elbow on the night.
Being the floor general out there, just saying, back it up, let's get a good shot here.
Shai wants the step back 3, and got the step back 3! Positive trip down the floor, Shai with Beal on him. Both of his threes have come in the second half, and both have been big.
Well, it doesn't matter how well you shoot the 3.
Shai got caught on the baseline. Now trying to bounce off of Christie. Christie hasn't seen him yet, and Shai able to slip right around the bounds.
The second time he's done that, folks.
Giddey's wide open, and he'll put that one in. The Thunder have had 3 wide open. And that becomes a 5-point swing when Shai, usually reliable with those layups, didn't get it. LeBron on the other end, getting wide open underneath. Nice find, Shai. 9 in December 30th. Shai, step back shot, and he splashes it in. SGA's got a Thunder 3. He's got a little step back in his bag. Thunder did a good job of limiting Christian Wood there. As Shai got around the screen, holds up right over Wood. There is SGA. Just so much under control. A ton, but that foul for SGA surrenders free throws.
They're just smooth. Just trying to get a wide open shot in the NBA, you have to take it no matter who it is.
Prince all over SGA, and he had enough to get that up over the rim. Holmgren and Dort are going to come back in.
Good job of just staying focused on that shot right there. And you know the Lakers are going to come off this hot shooting. They've got a great start here in this first quarter. You just got to keep playing ball.
Points. SGA with 11 as we're under a minute to go. SGA making his move on Prince. That time he got fouled. Prince a little late on the closeout. Opportunity for 3.
How about this little stop and pop action? And there's Prince right there easily. Easy call for the official. As he comes down, folks, was in his landing space. That's where guys contribute.
6 out of his first 7. Christie got down low. Now he's tied up, and Shai, just too much strength, ripped it away. It's a 3-on-1. SGA is going to keep it himself, go right at Reeves, and bank it home. They keep SGA in front of him. Here's SGA's defense. He leads, Michael, the NBA at over 2 steals a game.
And you're loving this, too, because this is Thunder basketball.
You see him at times, so he'll return back to that all-star form. He hasn't been an all-star in 2 years, but he's had some really low games. And Holmgren returns the favor on the other end, goes right at him. Brown pass. And SGA did not use the screen, but still knew where Chet Holmgren was going to be.
How about getting it right back to him?
From 3 prior to that attempt is now 3 for 11. That is something that has really dropped in his game over the last 3 years. Shai inside, he's going to get the whistle, and he's going to go to the line for his second 3-point play of the game. Thunder just continued to apply pressure on the Lakers. Shai, a big part of that, stops, pulls up, tough shot fading away. Not a problem, got it up over Reeves. You said, Michael, all these different Lakers.
And they've slowed it down like they're doing now when they need to.
Shai probing, doing the work, spinning, hanging in the air, and he spun right around Reeves for another tough finish. Physically, it was obviously a point two coming out of halftime with Dave Bliss with Paris. This physical, tall team of the Lakers, but SGA didn't look like there was a whole lot going on there. Happy with the call.
Yeah, this is great defense. Great defense by LeBron James. And Shai, you know, he's not going to let